And we are live once again. I am so excited because once again, kind-ish on time. Still, that's good. Right?
But I didn't have to reboot, so we're doing great.
Awesome.
Both of y'all are muted. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Every week. Never fails. I don't understand. It's been a whole minute. She couldn't have done anything.
It wasn't live yet.
Still muted.
No, you're muted. No, fine. We can hear you.
Hey, you can hear us. We couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Don't forget the delay. So, you know what? Welcome, everybody, once again. It's always a fun time. Something always is happening around here. We are Frack Paddy Wack. Please make sure you like, follow, subscribe, see our Twitch handle, Instagram, Facebook, watch the prior episodes on YouTube. You can see everything right up here and all the way over there, from the windows to the wall. So, we love y'all.
My apologies.
TJ's in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
For some I didn't even do. It was for some I didn't even do.
He
And that's
deleted a
ridiculous.
post.
That's ridiculous.
He deleted
You know what you
that.
need to do now? You need to walk all the way from the front lawn to the back lawn through the house and just naked and just shame.
Ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. So thank you once again, everybody. Please jump in the chat, comment, like. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight. We got a lot of things happening. I'm going to let Wack take this right here and get the night started for us. So boom, let's do this.
Boom. All right, let's go. So tonight's segments, we have Paddy is going to start off with the game of Would You Rather. So we're going to kick right into a game tonight just to get you guys laughing and having a little bit of fun. On top of that, Frack's going to be doing the trending topics and the memes of the week. Frick has this day in history, and I have to make a recommendation. I don't even know what that is. Awesome. And then moving on, Frack is also going to tell us about a drink break, and our guest for the night is Mr. Jonathan Willis. Erica, tell us about him.
So I met the juice box at my coach's funeral. So yeah, that was fun. He's an inspirational coach. He's a great guy. He's awesome. I think you guys are to like him, and he can out talk both. So yes.
Challenge accepted.
Yes.
Challenge definitely accepted.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get him on the show. He is also known as Coach, which, as you can see from our themed backgrounds, with the exception to,
Hey, I'm working on it.
Is we've got some basketball topics for the night that we're going to talk about, and I got to glance back at my Make a Recommendation segment, and it is actually our recommendations of songs and movies that are going to be pertaining to sports. After that, we'll give you a little bit of info about our niches in business. But before we do all that, of course, we've got a game that Brooke will hopefully be able to explain to us.
All right. It's would you decide, or you decide, or would you rather?
Would you decide?
No, would you please?
If you're the only one who chooses your choice, then you have to drink. And if we all choose the same choice, then we drink together socially.
Speaking of drinking together socially.
It's that time.
Happy Thursday, my friends. Cheers. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate you being here.
The night is not perfect. That's what I forgot.
Wow, you forgot a drink?
How do you forget?
Well, no, I have the drink ready behind me. I have the drink.
I know. Just
you know what? You know what?
There you go.
Any bottle.
There we go.
Oh, you're so gonna hate tomorrow.
From here, folks. Thank you for being here.
That tastes like Friday morning's gonna hurt.
It's
Do
Rick, do you want to tell us about the keyword of the night and the hashtag of the night, please?
Yes.
Wait. I just want to say that this is gonna be a tough one. So yeah, as you were.
Well, the thing is, am I gonna catch it? So the keyword of the night is coach. Since that is the theme, I decided to all over and just drink. So hope you guys don't have anything on your books for tomorrow.
Let me fix my contacts.
And hashtag for the night, I'm actually just going to use the show name FFPW20 because we need to start that trending.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Moving on forward, take it away, Paddy. You gotta stop looking in the background. Run your segment.
Yeah. All right. I will get there. All right. This is the Would You Rather game. So we're going to give you two choices, and then we pick from, yeah, there we go.
Which one?
Would you rather, wait, this is Carlos. Carlos, Frick.
What?
Not Frick.
No.
Frick.
Yeah.
Frick.
Hey, listen.
I'm
I'm the
trying.
one drinking the straight vodka, not you. Okay, you can't be messing up that quickly.
I'm trying to find my background.
All right, I'll start. Would you rather win the MVP award or have a team championship?
Oh, so okay, so we'll go down the line. So this way gives Patty a moment to find something.
Usually win the champ. I mean,
No.
typically.
I myself, I would rather have the team championship because you know you're going to win overall the season. MVP, I mean, it's great to be MVP, but at the same time, though,
You get a ring with that championship.
so I am a team person. I'd rather have the team win as a whole, not just me going, look, I'm awesome. You guys suck. Yeah. I mean, if it comes with a $20 million bonus, yeah, screw the team.
Yeah.
No one said anything about that.
All
Patty?
right, so I'm sorry.
I would also like to have the team championship rather than the MVP, just because then everyone is happy instead of just one person.
And whackety whack.
Same, because I have won a team championship before, and it felt way more incredible than winning an individual award.
Awesome. I agree with the party. So my next question is, would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl? Because it did not pertain to me. Go ahead, Frack.
Again, two options that I have no invested interest.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, World Series or Super Bowl, it's like telling me, do you prefer mac and cheese or ramen? I mean, it's the same thing to me.
Yes.
I guess let's go Super Bowl.
Okay.
I know a lot of sports people right now are going to be like for shame. They're going to add me.
Sorry,
So
we have two people on here that don't know anything about sports besides one sport.
Thank you.
Patty? Yeah.
I personally would like to win the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm kind of female, so I'm probably not going to be winning any Super Bowls. But if I got to choose like my favorite team winning the Super Bowl or a favorite baseball team winning the World Series, I would go with the football team because I like football.
fair enough.
Whack.
I, of course, am going to pick the World Series because it is multiple games that you need to win to be the best. You can't just have one lucky game. You can't have one or two bad calls that make up the game, which we've seen in prior Super Bowls. The World Series, to me, you have to win the majority of the games. And to do that, you have to be the better team on multiple nights, which takes a whole lot more talent than catching a couple bombs and winning just one. So, World Series, and I love baseball.
Cool.
I love football too. Like I love both sports. So.
Yeah, but that's a fair enough insight because again, like myself, I did not obviously put that much thought into that. So, but that's good. I mean, that's
I
good
like
way of thinking about it.
on your second question for Would You Rather. But we'll go ahead.
All right, Frack.
All right. So the only reason I did one is because I think this is a pretty good conversational point that I only need one, and plus me and sports.
I only need one.
I see what you're doing.
I've got
So,
my
okay.
drink ready because he's going to say that word.
Oh yeah, it's part of the question. I didn't. Oh come on, that's not. All right. So
I like that he says
I
that
actually have to say it twice.
Would You Rather is better than all of our twos. He's like, eh. Go ahead.
Whatever. All right. So would you rather coach?
Drink.
This is gonna hurt. A team that has never won and you know might never win, or coach
Drink.
taking sips, taking sips. One final season and win all games guaranteed. So basically, you know you could possibly never win, but you're gonna have the season. You have the chance to win. You know, but kind of like real life, basically, or just one final season and you're guaranteed them all, and that's it.
Rick.
I probably feel that none of you are going to agree with me on this one, but that's okay. I would rather be the one that coaches a team that has never won, just so they have the correct fundamentals going forward.
All
So
right.
Make sure I get this right.
Yeah.
You only get one season either way. One season
No.
winning or
No, yeah. The final is one final season. That's it. Guaranteed wins, one season, final. The other one is it's like you're starting the career and you're just going to go through it, and you might never win, but there might be a
like
win in
the
there
first
somewhere.
season or every season that you ever are a part of.
You're the coach.
Career.
Matt, drink it.
Ah, man.
You're the team leader of the New York Jets.
I was thinking somebody like the Raiders or the Browns, essentially.
The Raiders 2 years ago.
Is that a football team? I think it is.
I mean,
I wish I could hang out in the chat with everybody.
personally, I guess I'm going to go with winning all games in the final season.
All right.
I feel like
Wack?
that would be very rewarding to win all your final games in the last season that you ever.
Yeah, because I probably coached a whole lot to get there.
Yeah, you probably drink. You probably
Man.
spent a lot of time teaching in order to get to that point, and that would be a great way to retire.
I'm so glad we have 2 commercials tonight.
We're gonna have to pause to go get a drink, buddy.
I am getting a different one.
Yeah, you can't just keep doing shots. I mean, you can.
I mean, you're gonna die.
We could also call the ambulance now and have them head that
Have them
way
on
before
standby.
segment 2.
So let me start then my segment then. Tell my parents I love them. My sister, I'm so sorry. My friend.
Patty, take your next question. Stay on target.
Alrighty. Would you rather be a member of the Harlem Globetrotters or one of the Dude Perfect guys? I already know what Carlos is choosing.
I was like, who are they?
He knows. He doesn't like them.
Yeah.
Let me answer on my own accord, please. Frick.
Rick
Oh.
is Googling who the Dude Perfect guys are.
I
see.
did. I'm not gonna lie.
Star highlight.
Yeah. So Harlem Globetrotters.
I'm
It's
going
like
now.
the new
Go
age
ahead.
Frack.
trick.
Nope.
Shut
Frack.
I'm gonna blame the shots.
Profess your love.
Now this is even before me not liking them. It's bleh to me. Anyways, but also Harlem Globetrotters, they put on a heck of a show. There is, I get it, for today's world, there's a place for the Dude Perfect guys. I get it, and it's awesome, and they're doing a great thing. I remember seeing that episode actually where Belmo, the bowler from Australia, right?
Yeah, I
Where he
watched
was
it.
on there. So, and it's pretty cool. It shows people new stuff. It shows people, more expansive knowledge and stuff like that. And it's cool. And it is funny and fun, but for
And
half
I'm
an
mad
hour
that we didn't
straight-
think of it first.
Yes. Yes.
That's
That's
really-
more of like where I'm at.
I could have
For-
sat out there and made some trick shots and videoed it.
Yeah, but 45-minute
I have,
videos,
I have Carlos jumping fire.
Yeah.
We
And
could
jumping off our roof. And
See?
all
Could
these
have
cool
done
things.
our own channel of Carlos jumps. Still could. I have you backflipping on my trampoline in a suit with a beer.
Yep, I still have that one too.
My hero.
I have
All right,
them with you jumping with my daughter too, because that was entertaining.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
All right. I would personally also like to be a member of the Harlem Globetrotters just because they are legendary. They put on an amazing show. And I mean, even if you don't watch basketball, you know who they are.
They are the elite. They are the elite of the coolest. That's basketball stunts. I
Oh.
mean, they're just it's Harlem Globetrotters. They definitely take that. Next one.
All right. Would you rather go undefeated in the regular season and not win a championship, or win a championship but not be undefeated in the regular season?
Oh, take the championship all day long.
Then
I
you
love-
can't 72 Dolphins record.
That's what-
But it doesn't matter. People remember who won the state championship. They don't remember who.
And every year since 1972, or even beyond, the Miami Dolphins are remembered as the only undefeated team. And
Unless you're a super fan of your team, like right here.
and here's and see, you don't watch football. So in the
True.
realm of football, every year,
Everyone
when
knows.
whatever team is running undefeated
Like
and is
how-
on a run,
Yeah, if they have
the
an
minute
undefeated
they
streak
lose, the welcome to Perfectville signs go up with the Miami Dolphins everywhere.
every
Every single season.
Oh.
Okay, interesting.
Same with TJ, just because we are big NFL fans, big football fans. Everyone who watches football knows that there's never been a perfect season other than the Miami Dolphins. So every year someone wins the championship game, but no one has ever had an undefeated season. I mean, there was the Patriots, but they had a cheating scandal, so it doesn't count.
That's what she said.
It is what I said. All right, Wack. Hit us with your questions.
All right. Would you rather spend an hour with Michael Jordan or Mark Cuban?
I don't even know who Mark Cuban is, so Mark.
He's the owner of the
He's
Mavericks.
the owner of the Mavs.
Yeah,
He's
okay,
a
whatever.
shark on Shark Tank.
And he's Shark on Shark Tank.
I'll take Jordan all day.
No,
I know.
Yeah, we know that.
We know.
Don't you have a poster of him?
A signed
Yeah.
autograph picture right there. Yep.
It's
What?
up, it's up there. Her bed's over there too. It's up there.
Right there.
Kevin's like, what?
Shut up.
Puts a blanket up on Kevin's face.
Like it's weird. Kevin's like it's weird because his tongue's out. 'Cause Michael Jordan.
All right,
Oh,
Frack.
All right, so
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Frack.
I think they're having a more of a fantasy than you are about it.
Apparently.
Anyway, so I'm gonna take Mark Cuban all day long. Just me. Jordan is, one of the greatest, but at the same time, you make more money by being the owner of the team, not by playing the game. Sorry.
Have you seen his Nike endorsements?
Yeah, I was like, he's.
In most cases, you are correct.
Yes.
In Jordan's case, we might have to do a comparative analysis on who has more money.
But I'll still take Mark Cuban. You can take that business information to other fields outside of sports too.
Yeah, and Jordan also just purchased a company today, or became a. His net worth is 1.6 billion. He became a shareholder in a pretty big company today.
Yeah, and I think also half went to his wife. So.
Current or ex?
I don't know. I know X took about a lot of it, but anyways. All right, so Patty.
I'm gonna go with Mark Cuban, just because.
DraftKings. That's right.
Oh well, I didn't know. Anyways, Mark Cuban, just because of the whole business aspect and watching him on Shark Tank, he seems to have a lot of the same values that me and TJ had as entrepreneurs, like how we started out. Just like very grassroots marketing, and then teaching yourself the ropes and getting all the education yourself. I also went to college for marketing, but the way we started our company was very grassroots. So
I would end up going the same as well for all those reasons. With Mark Cuban, I hate to leave you on your own there, E, but I would love a conversation with Michael Jordan. I think it would be absolutely incredible. But I'd run out of things to say because I don't know much about basketball. However,
I wouldn't.
I feel like I would be more of like a fangirl rather than being able to have a real conversation.
Yeah, I'd just be like, you
amazing.
Yeah, once I get past,
cool.
once I get past like, you're the greatest to ever play the game. That's like
From now you're just asking questions like, so I like bread, how about you?
Jordan did just become a board of directors member for DraftKings.
Nice.
Oh.
So that's really, really great.
Thank you, because that means it'll probably keep doing well.
Stock is And my next question, would you rather have courtside seats or box seats? And typically the box seats come with all you can eat and all you can drink. So courtside, right behind the players.
Like a championship game or just any game?
Right behind the players. You can decide what you want. Typically it would end up being, let's say, to the finals, to the NBA finals, all of them. Would you rather have courtside or are you going box seat?
Courtside.
Yeah, but you would go courtside once, Frick, and then you get a sexual harassment, lawsuit, restraining order, so you can't ever use your ticket again. So what's the point?
I mean, I have 3 people that'll bail me out, so I'm good.
You're like, you got a sweat on me.
I know, like I felt his sweat.
Frack.
I'm going box seats with all you can eat and drink, son. I can easily I will get my snooty glasses and go. Yes, indubitably, they look amazing down there. Yes,
Yeah, but I can sit next to Kevin Hart or Snoop Dogg or come on.
Or
Yeah.
but they're
I
not paying for my
would
meal.
go with courtside seats just because you're never going to be that close to the whole team. Like if you have a meet and greet or something, then you might get close to one of them, but you're down there with the entire team, like right up in your face. So yeah. courtside.
Carlos is
And
like
when-
alcohol.
And when you're in the box seats, like we've been to games
Carlos
having
like,
box
but have you
seats.
ever gotten drunk and had a whole bunch of food for free?
Yes. And I normally, when we go to those games, I feel like I'm not watching the game. I'm just enjoying the free food and free drink. So,
And company.
I concur.
yes.
Frack, you are all alone. You are all alone.
That's fine. You guys enjoy courtside. If you want, whenever you're a little hungry and thirsty, you can walk up to my box seat.
And I can't say no matter the sporting event, but all major sporting events, I would much rather be as close as possible to the action. Mostly because I'm gonna pregame enough that when I get there, I only need another beer or
It's true
two.
story.
I'll just Uber afterwards.
between that and concerts, we're pretty done for.
Even by the time we go.
So there it is. 3 minutes over.
All
On
right.
our next segment,
Trending
Frack.
topics.
trend it.
So we're gonna jump right on this bad boy right here, and again, as always, we're trying to see what's going on within the last couple of days, but also we're gonna add memes this week on here. So Frick, go ahead and take over the first one right here, if you will, please. And that was pretty good, actually.
So I found this on Twitter, and they stated that one logo is not enough for the 2028 LA Olympics. They have 20. So this, excuse my screen freaking out right this moment. But
Yeah, I was like, is there an
whatever.
ambulance passing by? Or...
Here, let me see if I can fix it. No, anyways. So yeah, I think it's really cool that they have it flipping and they have it decided, and they're actually thinking about adding some more to it. So check back in a little bit, and I'm sure there's going.
So now these are logos for like I see the one that's on
switch.
screen right now.
Yeah, I had to switch it.
Yeah, okay, no, I don't blame you. It's fine.
Yes, there was
So-
26 of them. If you wouldn't mind throwing that link so that everybody can read it, there's a whole
Yep.
article about all of them. Awesome.
Somebody else taking care of that, or
I can't.
oh, okay, I got it. I forgot. I'm sorry. I got it.
All right, Frack, your screen is already up and on.
Yeah. So apparently Elon Musk now, because of that stock split, I know we've been talking about him a lot over the last like 2 months, but really he, because of that stock split he recently did and everything else, that put him in third place for the world's richest individual in the planet.
Oh wow.
I believe first is still Bezos, second is Bill Gates, and now it used to be Mark Zuckerberg, so Facebook, but by doing that stock split and everything else, puts him at number 3. Now he just beat him. So another fun thing I did not know about looking into this information here was the fact that his company Tesla is actually not in the S&P 500. Although it is a large company, it's not listed. So apparently now because of that stock split, he's now eligible, or the company is, to be able to be part of that. So they're making some big jumps, and for those in the financial industry, that is a heck of a thing to actually be a part of. So to say, hey, I can now be part of that, it's big energy right there. So I was gonna be nice this time and not say the other. Anyways, so yeah, so that's pretty amazing. So I know that at least for Paddy and Wack, I know they're always talking about him a lot more, but that's a little bit for you guys. So
Good to know. I didn't know that.
you're welcome.
My topic this week, Robin Williams, his family released a documentary on his last days, or I guess he was diagnosed with dementia, Parkinson's dementia, but it turns out they didn't find out until after he passed. He had something called Lewy body dementia. And that's kind of what the article was about in the new documentary that was released. But his widow was saying that his his brain was so compromised, and he was just watching himself unravel, and he basically couldn't tell reality from his disability. So
Oh wow,
Okay.
that's
I want to see the documentary now.
yeah. It's on Amazon Prime, right?
Prime, Google Play, iTunes, Vudu, a bunch of different places.
Oh wow.
But yeah. And then my meme, I wanted to change it, but I was too late. But it's still funny.
Oh, we're not.
Are we doing the memes now?
Well,
Not yet,
if you
not
don't
yet.
mind, do it in order. I've got it. Sorry.
Oh, you want me to post?
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
and I don't get to watch the show as it's going on, so
Yeah.
You could
You
watch
could
it.
on Twitch.
yeah.
Ah.
So my topic for the week, which was it's one of the trending topics over the last week or so, is that Chadwick Boseman lost his 4-year battle with colon cancer. So for many that might not have realized, he played Black Panther in the Marvel series, as well as the Avengers series, and a 4-year battle means that he was going through all of that stuff while filming multiple of the movies, and you would never know it. Even the people on set, he was friends with a lot of them, and they knew it, the close personal ones, but other people that he was on set with did not know. He kept it very, very personal, very, very in tune with just his close circle. And all the while he was visiting hospitals and doing charity work and things like that. And it's just incredible that an individual like that you see them as this, superstar, superhero, in movies, and you don't think anything about the troubles that they're going through personally, and all the crap that's going on in the world today and everything like that. And you just kind of look back at what this individual did and what he was doing while he was going through just trying to live his life for the last few years and trying to beat it, but ends up not making it. So as you're getting in arguments with people on Facebook over nothing and bantering back and forth and hating each other over all the stupid shit that's going on, maybe you might have to take a step back and just kind of look at life a little bit differently. So,
Let us all appreciate what we have, for sure. I mean, a guy was only 43 years old.
super young.
Yeah,
Super.
so he was
In the article, in the story, you can go ahead and read it, those that get linked in on it, but the AP News put out a good article, and there's a lot that you can read on Twitter and stuff like that that's going on, just talking about the things that he did. So take a step back, Al. Take a step back.
Okay,
I'm off
so
Facebook.
I get to fill up on that one. Thanks. My meme
Follow
of
that
the
up.
week is geared towards the logo for the Olympics, and I had to be a smartass about it because, me. Yeah, social Olympics logo. Hey, me. All right, Frack, what's yours?
all right. So mine, I try to keep it
Sports related?
sports teacher person related.
We can't do another shot.
Yeah, so because again, I remember going to gym class and everything else, and when you hear about that, that's how excited we get. We're like, yeah, we're gonna smother some people, and we would get that excited. So yeah, and kickball was amazing because you'd always try to peg somebody when you're kicking. You're like, oh yeah, no, kick to get a win. Like, no, I'm taking out third base. I'm taking him out.
Which is going down.
Yeah, so I love that meme.
Patty.
I still get excited by hurting people. I don't know why. Anyways.
Yeah. Mine was giraffes. It had nothing to do with sports. It said, I bet giraffes don't even know what farts smell like.
He rises, Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all I have to do is move and it's already somewhere else.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I found another one last night and then I forgot to add it. I just got tired and went to sleep.
Life.
And then
I'll try to add it next week.
and
'cause
then
it's
mine
hilarious.
is fencing, the perfect COVID-19 sport. Number 1, you wear a mask. Number 2, you wear gloves. Number 3, if anybody gets closer than 6 feet to you, you stab them.
That's awful.
So, I think.
All right,
Oh, that's
take a commercial break so we can refill and come back. See you guys
Yeah,
in 2 minutes.
so-
I need to go get a real drink.
I'm gonna get something different than just this straight bottle. So
All right, guys, we'll see you in 2 minutes.
See you in 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm Brooke.
And I'm TJ, and we're the owners of TBA Marketing. Today's topic is Facebook advertising.
You pour your heart and soul into your business. You pride yourself on offering the finest products and services, but if people don't know your business exists, your efforts will ultimately fail. So how do you make sure the right people know about your products and services?
Through marketing and advertising.
That's right. And one tool we have found to be especially helpful is Facebook advertising. An increasing number of people consume their news and keep up with personal relationships online, namely through social media. As a matter of fact, Facebook has 2.41 billion users on its platform. Yes, that was billion, with a B. Wouldn't it be nice to reach some of those people and tell them about your business? Perhaps turn them into customers?
Through the use of Facebook ads, you can target potential customers in any city, state, or country. You can also narrow down the targeting based on a variety of different demographics ranging from age, gender, job title, whether they have kids or not, things that they like, and even the device types of browsers that they use.
So creepy.
But it's advantageous. In addition to targeting, there are well over 10 different types of campaigns that you can run, from reach and engagement ads to dedicated lead generation forms, app installs, video views, catalog sales, store conversions, and so much more.
Sounds like it can get overwhelming fast.
Exactly. So before you start wasting your money clicking that boost button and running an unstrategized ad campaign, be sure to check out our blog.
We go into detail on why your marketing strategy should include running targeted Facebook advertisements. We discuss how to engage as well as target and retarget your ideal customers. We also cover how some business owners have failed at it too.
Facebook advertising is an invaluable tool that can expand your existing social media strategy and guide customers directly to your business. Of course, designing the right advertisement and figuring out all of the small details can be tricky and oftentimes very overwhelming. That's why TBA Marketing is here to help you maximize your marketing budget.
Schedule a meeting through our website at tbamarketing.com. I'm Brooke.
And I'm TJ, and we're TBA Marketing.
Let your awesome out.
You're
And
back.
we're back. Woohoo!
yeah, we're back. So you know what? I'm not gonna drink anything tonight. Apparently.
Never forget your drink when we start the show. You gotta learn that one, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but I was so excited about everything else that I can't even open a drink right now. Seriously, what is
Aw,
wrong
are
with
you
me?
nervous?
No, it's all freaking wet.
No, I'm Frick, and I'm not wet.
Oh.
Uh,
Well then,
Did I ask you what's wet?
yeah,
I don't know.
this. The condensation did not allow me to get a good grip on the top in order for me to be able to. You know what? I'm going to have a drink.
yeah, whatever you say, man.
At least it's not shot.
So welcome back. Happy Thursday, everybody. We hope you're drinking along with us. The word of the night is coach.
Drink.
So therefore, that's when we will have to drink. So we hope you're having fun. Got through our first two segments, and now we move along into Fricks, this day in history.
Woohoo! Starting right off, and I could not find anything interesting sports related this day. So I actually went for September 10th, which is somebody's birthday. We're not going to say any names, but anyway. Future Hall of Famer Jerry Lucas scores 23 points as the U.S. wins the 5th straight men's basketball Olympic gold medal with a 90 rubbing of Brazil at the Rome Games.
It's drubbing.
No clue.
Okay.
Like beating.
Basically,
I'm
like,
assuming
beat the
like
crap out
beat the
of 'em.
crap out of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a Brazilian word. Don't know. And then Frack was awesome enough to find something really cool that actually did happen on this day. 1974 future whatever.
Naismith.
Memorial
Naismith.
Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame guard Oscar Robertson retires, leaves NBA with 26,710 points, 9,887 assists, and 7,804 rebounds in 1,040.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
I'd like those stats, please.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so my first one is from way back in the year 301. And San Marino, one of the smallest nations in the world and the world's oldest republic still in existence, founded by Saint Marinus on the year 301. Extra bonus fact, I looked it up. The place is about the size of, okay, if I drive from my place to where Paddy, Wax, and Frick's house is, that's about how long it takes to go from east to west.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to go from north to south, it would be like my
As big as South Lakeland.
no.
So is
South
there
Lakeland is
Chick-fil-A
bigger.
there?
I don't know. I know they have castles, but yeah, and I think no, I take it back. I'm sorry. Driving from y'all's place to my place is north south. East west will be driving from like Pipkin Road to end of Lake Merriam.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it is small.
I mean, if you want to tell the people around the country that are watching us how far that is, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's okay. It's about 18. It's about 18 miles north south, I think, and about 9 miles wide. It's nothing. It's the size of a village. So
They
that
have
was a
their
fun.
own like government and everything.
Well, it's in Italy, so it's kind of like the Vatican City, which is inside of Italy. So it's another country within it as well. They use the same money. They use the same, kind of laws and everything else. They have their own rules still, but it's kind of still universal.
Oh, they're the bastard town. Got it.
No, he's just like, I'm going to make a town within this country. Yeah.
They'll make it a
So,
country inside this country, but it's really a town.
but it has its own rights as a country and everything else.
And going way away from 301.
Yeah, 1995, eBay, founded by Pierre Omidyar. So,
Electronic Bay.
yeah, I never knew it stood for Electronic Bay. I thought it was just called eBay.
Me too.
1995. Anyways, I'm sorry. Patty, go on.
All right. In 1777, the American flag, the Stars and Stripes version, it was the circle of stars, but it was the 13 alternating stripes. And then it was carried into battle for the first time under General William Maxwell.
And I guarantee somebody was offended.
I guess the flag had been approved by Congress in June, but it didn't fly in an actual battle until this day in 1777.
So more than 2 people were offended. Got it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, flying that, you got to wait a whole year.
I'm about to offend some more. Leave it to Congress to delay things.
Of course. In 1875, automotive engineer Ferdinand Porsche was born. And he is the designer of Volkswagen and the Porsche sports car.
Ooh.
I did not know about the Volkswagen part.
Yeah, that brings up a lot of other conversations I'm not going to go into right now.
But yeah, I thought it was cool that he was born 1875 and he was the designer of the Volkswagen and the Porsche. That's how old those cars are. I mean, like,
he was born.
he didn't design them when he was born, but you know what I'm saying. But I mean, they're pretty old.
I want Carlos to tell us about Volkswagen.
I know. I'm like,
That's
stay on target.
yeah, trust me, that's going to be a long conversation. We don't have time for it. I'm going to need more of this right here. So, Wack, how about you take away your part?
Coach.
Put me in, coach.
That's too. Oh, come on.
You're welcome. We'll talk about Volkswagen in just a few. All right. In 1950, Darlington Raceway in South Carolina hosted their inaugural Southern 500, the first 500-mile NASCAR race.
Wow.
Very cool.
1950. And then in 1972, U.S. swimmer Mark Spitz became the first athlete to win 7 gold medals in a single Olympics at the Summer Games in Munich, Germany.
Wow.
7 medals.
How many did what's his face win?
Phelps, don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're talking about Michael Phelps? He won like 13 or something like that, and like 2 bronzes or something.
Yeah, it took him how many years later? Like
Yeah, and that was what?
later?
Well, thought that was cool.
That's really
Won a
cool.
whole bunch.
Yeah, that's a lot of medals. and gold medals.
Yeah,
Onward we go, segment 4. All right. So tonight's theme, obviously, we have coach and sports. So all of our songs and movie themes will be coach and sports.
You're a jerk.
So Rick, what's your song?
Y'all are gonna laugh at me. All right, so there was a girl on my team that was nicknamed Caddy because she stole a Cadillac. Mind you, this song came out, and that's how we came up with it. So it's "Do or Die" by Po Pimp. And Ebony, this one's for you, baby.
quick anecdote here. Actually, I've been trying to find this song for years because I heard it one time, my sister and I, and every time we hear the word Cadillac or caddy, we always think of like, do you wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy, chopping it up with you?
No, that's too fast.
I know, yeah, they're a lot slower. I'm just saying, I've been looking for that, and I'm like, I almost text my sister, I'm like, oh my god, I found it! I finally found who it was.
You found it? No, he found it.
Well, I found, you know what I meant. Anyways,
You're welcome.
all right.
Frack, what's your song?
My song is really nothing to do with sports, so to speak, but it's by 10 Foot Pole.
We didn't get the memo.
No, yeah. But it's called Armchair Quarterback. And it's actually, although it's got a sporting reference, it talks about how a lot of people are armchair quarterbacks, or keyboard warriors. That's the equivalent, I guess, if you want to call it that. A lot of people talk a lot of yap back over here, but they don't take the action or do something about things. So it just had the word quarterback. That's the best relation I can make.
Paddy.
2 Unlimited. Get ready for this. You like
And mine was Center Field by John Fogerty. Put me in, coach.
Drink.
2 notes. 1, Paddy, for yours. Actually, I did look at all these, and your video, I was like, this is not the 1980s version, but I like this new version with all the new people that are dancing.
New people.
Dancing.
Yeah, and for Wack, definitely, I like that. That was kind of nice with that, with his family doing that. So that was pretty cool. So people, when we do these recommendations, it's for a reason. We post the links because we want you to watch them because we think they're awesome. So
yeah, and for us, what it is we're just kind of picking out music some people may not have listened to.
That one's mine. That one was mine.
To share the link.
He's gonna learn how to webcast sometime in the future.
Hey, I
got it. I'll share it. I got this. Don't worry.
You right click and pick copy link.
I did, but then it just put the name in there. I did the first one right.
I saw Frick's face. I'm sorry. I actually
married to TJ because he's like the techie person.
Okay, I saw Frick's face when she went like, and I thought it was her. I'm like, Frick, what are you doing?
No, that's it blaring through her headphones and about knocking.
It was. I'm like, ah!
It was loud in here.
I'll share the link. I got this.
All right, Frick, give me that movie recommendation.
I don't know. My heart palpitations are just, Jesus. Love and Basketball. Classic basketball movie, and it's just a love story.
Right.
Mine is Angels in the Outfield, because again, that's the only real sports. I was gonna put Air Bud, but now I'm like, nah. So
Paddy.
A League of Their Own.
That's a classic.
I did like
And mine was Cool Runnings.
that. Would be your movie.
It is a great movie.
I had a bunch of them in there, and I kept pasting and then delete paste, and then I was like, oh, Cool Runnings. It's just a great sports related, and there's a coach. He teaches them how to do a Jamaican bobsled team.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. I don't forget the last part. It's Cool Runnings. That's all I remember.
My screen or is yours down too?
But
Early.
We are no. Early. We got time
Carlos
for a vote.
Facebook went down.
Drinks for us.
is that it?
Yeah.
Mine. Nope, never mind.
No?
Me.
Okay, don't freak me out because I'm looking at things and I'm like, hey.
I apologize.
So
Food and drink.
Oh, sorry. Let me switch. Sorry.
you good? You're good. You're all good. So for this one here, I gotta quit getting so distracted by pretty things. So
Where's she at?
yeah. So would you mind turning on the thing that says drink name so that way people can see the drink name at the bottom?
Indubitably.
Oh, yes. So gentle of you. So this drink I am calling first class in PE because a lot of people, or maybe just myself, the first class I had, or a lot of people had, was either something like wrestling or weightlifting or track or, just general PE. And what we would do is we would mix a certain sports aid drink with a non-smelling alcohol of some sort because we're idiots. So vodka was usually the one that we use. So this was kind of an impromptu drink that I made. And it's just going to be, as you see here, it's going to be 6 ounces of whatever sports aid.
You were doing this.
That's not the point.
I think it is.
Yeah.
So 6 ounces of sports aid. And we're doing 3 ounces of vodka. I'm actually going to be fancy and do it in a Collins glass, and we're calling it sports aid. I'm not saying whatever brand name because if somebody wants to start sponsoring us, we'll gladly start saying and spewing all that kind of stuff out there for y'all. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I will mute myself. Well, actually, I don't know if I have to. I mean, wait. You still hear that?
Fine. We have time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're like super early. You're fine.
I did not mean to do that. But anyways, so this one's going to be actually really easy. Boom. Shakalaka. You get to hear the clack clacks live this time. Too loud? Too loud? No?
No, that was funny as heck.
All right. Until somebody's ears blow up.
I'll just roll it down.
Oh, there you go. So we're going to be fancy. And I know I put 6 ounces of sports aid and 3 ounces of vodka, but...
6 ounces of vodka?
No, 6 ounces of sports aid, 3 ounces of vodka. So I'm going to eyeball this one.
So 6 ounces of vodka. Got it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Gonna be asleep.
Well, I already had a bunch of shots of rum, so who cares by now? Essentially, it's a 150 or 150. Jesus.
Have another shot.
You're dying?
Good Coach Almighty.
Drink.
Yeah. So basically, it's a 75 to 25% ratio. No, wait.
Just stop
No,
with
it's
the
not.
math, yo.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't
Basically,
math tonight.
Don't math. Just
so whatever sports aid you're putting in, you're doing half of that of the actual alcohol, basically, is what I'm getting at. So
It's way more
that's 50%.
complicated than it has to
Maybe
be.
I should have gone to commercial while you were doing this.
Nah. You're all gonna watch me suffer here, drinking. So
We already are,
cover.
baby.
our,
Oh, okay, cool.
our viewership is suffering.
He had too many shots in the opening segment.
There we go. So you can easily have that there. Mix that there.
Make it sweeter.
I forgot my straw. This is awkward. Just me?
So,
Okay,
how
all
old
right.
were you
Awesome.
when you discovered this drink?
Again, Patty, you're asking questions that don't really need an answer.
Why don't you blame it
mean,
on your sister and say how old your sister was?
because I'm not stupid enough to get shot by my sister.
She doesn't watch this. What are you talking about?
No, we actually talked yesterday, and she actually mentioned like, oh yeah, once in a while I jump in. I'm like, haha, I gotta be careful when she jumps in on the jet.
I miss her. She was my favorite person in biology
Yeah.
class.
Why did you cheat off her?
Oh, we used to make fun of somebody that you know.
Ooh, gossip for later. Ha, ooh, the bucket's still on the top.
I still
Oh.
make fun of this person. It's great.
So one word of advice: you may want to use an actual straw when you're mixing this, because apparently I just drank all vodka in the top.
Oh my god.
More shots.
Like, seriously, should I go to the next commercial? Oh, train wreck.
Ah, welcome to my life. It's a train wreck.
What's the next commercial?
Coach.
Coach.
Hey, double.
Oh,
Carlos already did enough.
I'm already doing enough damage to myself. Come on, people. Oh. So I would like to take actually a moment here before we go on the break to announce that for next week, I will actually be making a food segment for us because I have all the ingredients ready.
Pepper, cheese, and caramel.
Yeah, you know what, chat? Go on Instagram, go on our Facebook. Let's talk about that, okay? Or jump here in chat, okay? So, anyways, the kitchen is like a chemistry lab. You get to just try things. Hopefully nothing blows up.
Shouldn't be matched together though.
Yeah, well, you know what? World ain't perfect.
But like to put faith on your side, Publix matches that together in their little apples and caramel and cheese little tray. Just so you
Thank
know.
you. So just let you all know. That means if you don't like that, you're going against Publix. Think about that. But anyways, back to my food segment for next week. I will make it something special because unfortunately this one Patty will not be able to enjoy. But yeah, so I won't say what it is just yet. I'll just have it ready for us. We'll have the video ready as well. I'll be posting it up on the social media on that. And yeah, so I'm just really excited about it because I have all the ingredients ready. I've been looking forward to make this for like the last month. So we just don't want to spoil everybody knows how food segment.
We're just not going to tell you what it is though.
Yeah, so tune in next week for the delicious, scrumptious thing that I'll be making.
Yeah,
that. So anyways, so yeah. So I got my drink ready here tonight. Paddy Wack, what are you all drinking tonight?
Vodka and juice.
Oh, very close and similar.
Tito's.
Does your cup not keep it cold, but you need more ice?
Banyan Bay, not Tito's. For those who shop locally at your local Publix, Banyan Bay, look at it. It's got a leathery looking logo on it. It's made over in St. Pete. It's amazing. It is comparable, if not.
Frack, what is wrong with you?
Just in case Tito's might want to sponsor us, we'll go ahead and call it comparable. Okay. But Banyan Bay, if you want to sponsor us, that would be awesome.
All right, bring it on in. So how about you, Frick? What are you drinking tonight?
Evian.
Tap water?
Red Goose.
Oh yeah, it's Goose.
Yeah.
Juice. She's drinking juice.
Oh, Goose. I heard Goose. I'm like, man, you're drinking up straight up like I was. That is not something that I recommend.
Really haven't been out with me. Got it. That's normal.
But like the first couple of shows, though, I mean, come on, you were hitting the Goose.
Yeah, that was the Goose scoop. Love the Goose.
Well, then we need to get you back on the Goose. Wait a minute.
I mean,
that's Wack's thing. He's the one who sleeps with ducks.
Sorry.
Oh.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So now tonight, I'm actually excited to meet this individual, Coach Jonathan Willis, is what I'll call him. I just did it to myself. I don't know why.
Right.
But yeah, so because I know we've had a lot of people from education. We'll have another person in 2 weeks, an educator as well.
We've never had a coach.
Erica's gonna have to pee.
I'm like waiting for this next commercial as it is. Like, woo!
Oh, that'll be great. So yeah,
I have to run. Thanks.
Chop chop. See, you should have waited for the earlier commercial.
I would pee then
longer.
too. You just didn't notice.
I mean, I guess we can get to it because you're wasting time.
Okay. So go to the commercial.
Yeah.
Got it. See you in a minute.
All right.
Let me tell you something. You gotta work while you wait. You can't wait until the doors open to start work. I said you gotta work while you wait. You cannot wait until the door opens to start working. Who pushes you? What causes you to keep going when it's nobody that's there to yell push? It's your dreams. It's the fact that you have a chance to accomplish your dream that's gonna push you. You're gonna yell push, 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 push. because it's the vision. It's the dream that you have. See, you got to understand, man. People don't see it. They don't see it. Some people closest to you may not see your vision. They're not willing to give what you're willing to give for it. Are you willing to say, you know what? I keep having this vision. I keep having this dream. I'm going to move toward it.
Oh.
That was
And we're
perfect
back.
timing.
All right.
Thank gosh, we're back on at a moment's notice and not a moment sooner.
Right?
Yes. So, sorry, I surprised everybody last second before we just got back on. So, hey, you're all welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, hold on a second. So, out of all of us here, again, before our guest joins us this evening, who here played sports
Pages.
I did.
in school?
I did.
Who did what? Sorry.
That's okay. Paddy Wack, did y'all play sports in school?
Oh yeah.
Not for the school, but while I was in school, yes.
Okay. Now hold on. Wack. We're not counting drum corps here for a second. We're actually
But
talking
you're
sport.
not.
Okay. I was making sure. Nothing against the people who are in drum corps and things like that. I love y'all, my band nerds. Y'all my friends. So we cool. We cool. Don't come at me, attack me with your flutes and saxophones. So,
Won't die today.
or as I got yelled at the other day, it's not a tuba, it's a sousaphone.
Mhm.
Made a mistake at that one time. So, okay, so not to make any assumptions here, but Frick, what sport did you play in school?
Softball and basketball.
Okay, I was only 50% right. So,
What did you think I played? Volleyball, basketball?
yeah. Well, because
I
we talked about
line
before about volleyball.
coached for volleyball.
Wow. By the way, we're proud of you for being close to the color scheme of the night.
Well, I had to contrast my background.
Yeah, well, still.
I'm proud of you for being close.
Good job for being close.
Hey, wax 50-50, so don't worry.
And your sport, sir?
Of course, being Latino is classical. One of the sports I played growing up was soccer or football. I also did play baseball, but it was like t-ball. So
Yeah, I was like,
T-ball?
not enough that
That's
he
not in
understood it,
school.
because his definition of first base, second base, third base is definitely not anything to do with baseball.
hey, come on. I mean, actually, I've had enough to drink. We can talk about that. Anyways, he's just like, guys, it's already in the light. Like, nah, we're already at guest time. Things are gonna be said, and I forget that we're being recorded. Anyways. But yeah, well, actually, funny thing about that is that's the only reason why I like the Atlanta Braves, because our t-ball team, we were the Braves.
Oh, I was like,
Oh,
what?
wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I have no invested interest in Atlanta or in the Braves themselves. Nothing. That's
And what position were you?
it was t-ball. I don't know. I hit things and I ran and oh wait, no, I did play catcher and also center field. I just
I
came back to me all
finally
of a sudden.
remembered.
Yeah, it just came back to me all of a sudden. That's anyways. But then I also
Saturday
played.
night.
But
T-ball in high school. They're like, all right,
I
kid,
know.
you need to go this.
I was like, he's like, I played T-ball, and I was like, T-ball's like when you're in preschool.
yeah. So, but then in high school I was playing soccer, but then I quit after the first season because everybody was a douchebag. And unless you were in with like the crew or something, you
Did you
were
go to the same high school I did?
Dyed it blonde, right?
Yes, exactly. Patty's right. Unless you dyed your hair blonde and cut it short, and I was not cutting my
And you
mohawk.
also have to drive a Ford Ranger.
Oh,
pickup
God,
truck.
please.
This is a school.
Yeah.
you went to. This is
You went to the same high school I did, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Soccer team?
Yeah.
Do you not remember anything about our soccer
No,
team?
I do. That's why I was like, wait a minute. That sounds a lot like our boys' soccer team.
Yeah. So nothing had changed even after the fact.
Got it.
Also in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, I did long distance running.
Relationships? Like, where are we going with that?
Soccer? What?
And since I was 7 years old, I'd been playing golf. So
Which out of all of them, that's the best you're at?
I would think I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how about you, Patty?
I have, well, I did gymnastics more so in the tumbling aspect rather than like bars and vault and all those. And then I did that till I was like 21, 22. And then I played soccer from like 12 to 18.
Wait,
Trying
you
to do the
played
math.
soccer.
From middle
Yeah.
school to high school.
Yeah. I didn't play at Jenkins.
Oh, okay. So like you said, like, yeah, outside of the school, you were doing all that.
You did like the FSC or whatever it's called.
I don't remember what it was called. That was a million years ago.
Yeah, let's all be glad we can remember what we did last week.
I'm surprised you remember what you did 10 minutes ago.
That's why I put a little more to the sports aid than I did from anything else. So
I remember what position I played, doing one step better than you.
There you go.
I was a defender.
I played right wing and center when I played
I
soccer.
know you guys
I remember
haven't
that.
seen my legs, but they're gigantic.
I've seen that booty.
So how about you, Wack?
I, of course, played baseball since for as long as I can remember. If there was bowling,
He was also
I
a
would have
catcher.
played. Yeah, I played.
He did a lot of squats.
Yes,
He's got a nice butt too.
I did. So in baseball, I played shortstop till I was best in my league, and made the All-Star team. This is in California. Made the All-Star team. Played third base as well. When I moved to Florida, played third base, and then catcher. And then played baseball in high school, and then of course marching band. You guys know that.
Jay Will in the house.
All right.
Hey!
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Jonathan Willis. How are you, sir?
Oh, things got really formal too
Oh,
quickly.
man.
I know. Oh, we're being formal now.
Yeah. So wait, let me just break it out right now. First and foremost, thank you for being here tonight, this evening with us. And second of all, let's just get it out of the way, guys. Hi, Coach.
Oh,
That's our key word of the night. So we're drinking when we say the C word.
that word.
Oh, I would have to. I'd have to run and get, so I can fully participate.
And you're already getting shout outs from chat, say from Kelly.
Yep. Kelly says hey. Kelly Snow.
Hey, Kelly. Yeah. So I love the vibe. I feel already on the show.
See, we're loving on you today.
I see that. You got the juice box in the background.
Got you.
That's dope. Have you guys listened to any of the episodes, by
I have, because you make me cry every time I listen.
Yes.
America's just getting us linked in on them, so now we can
I
go back and listen.
Did remember the one when Coat
That-
the
No,
that
C word.
took out.
coat. No, I heard coat. Oh, man.
Yeah.
With McCarter. There you go.
Yeah, we
Right.
listened to
Yeah,
that
we
one.
did have that.
Right.
So welcome. So,
I know I'm scared to talk right now. I might say that word.
yep. So correct me if I am wrong. We have you down as being a podcaster, husband, father, motivator, head men's basketball coach at South Budget.
Fusion.
The word.
Fusion.
Fusion.
Okay. Sound Community College in Olympia, Washington. Did I
That is
miss
all-
anything?
And a writer.
Writer.
Yeah, so I wrote a book, and the only other thing you missed, two other things actually.
Oh,
I have a coaches academy that I started.
Drink.
Word. That word.
My own school. It's called the Juice University. And I have my own clothing line.
oh.
Awesome.
All right.
So we're going to
And
need those links so we can throw those in the chat too.
Cool, for sure.
Yeah, make sure you send it to her, please.
What's that?
Send them
Make
to
sure you,
me.
yeah, send it to well, okay. You know her as Erica. Here, she's Frick.
Frick, I see that.
Yeah, so just to let you know again, so she is Frick. Maybe she do some introduction here. She is Erica is Frick. myself, Carlos. I am Frack. Brooke is Paddy, and TJ is Wack. So we are Frick Frack Paddy Wack.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
But
Wack, I have a shirt that you would love.
he's already clothing you up, man.
I have a Michael Jordan t-shirt that you would love. So, it's Michael Jordan. The shirt says almost. And he's in a Portland Trailblazers uniform.
Oh, you're gonna get booted off the
Ooh.
show right now. I forgot you don't like Jordan. I so forgot about this.
It's not that I don't like it. We're not going there. We're not going there. It's not that I don't like it. It's not
Keep
that I
it
don't,
positive tonight.
yeah. It's not that I don't like it.
What are your struggles that you're going through right now with things and career?
Well, the hardest one right now is just the transition as a head basketball coach, and the amount of I mean, it's pulling from all sides, right? So it's the amount of stuff that prospective players and parents don't know, right? So they're really crippling themselves.
Yeah.
And the way that so my college, I'm fortunate enough I do some academic advising as in partner with my job on course.
Thank you.
So I'm able to see both sides. So in my experience in my profession so far there would be like on one coast, there'd be like academics and advising. On the other coast, there'd be like the basketball program. And there's this sea of frustration kind of between them, right? So they don't normally work well together. So me being able to work in both arenas essentially is really going to allow me to serve my guys better. And it'll make me a better recruiter. So for example, like right now, most kids as high school seniors have senioritis and kind of just coasting through. You're like, man, I want some aid, some PE, you know, some easy, right? Some basket weaving, get out of school early, all that. So
I was that kid.
Yeah, I mean,
I was too. So if I was there, right? So I always went to practice, always showed up for practice.
Oh yeah, my car.
Right? But no, so there are certain classes you can take as a high school senior that will grant you college placement as an incoming freshman. Now, and if you don't take them, then the cheap way is the guided self-placement at the college, but then they won't give you college level math placement. So it throws your 2-year track behind, because I'm community college, right? So you're supposed to stay with me 2 years, then transfer on to some 4-year school. That's what all of my guys are wanting to do. So you're already putting yourself behind the 8 ball, right? Making that journey longer. And that's just knowledge that people don't know, right? It's just stuff that parents don't know. So, you know, so that is, that's a challenge. There's the whole stigma of, you know, some kids go and get like dual enrolled, right? And they get some college credit while they're in high school. Some kids do that. That kid historically does not come play junior college basketball. That kid usually goes somewhere else because they already have college credits. They usually go into some 4-year school. Maybe they get a college basketball scholarship. Maybe they walk on, get an academic scholarship, and because they usually help teams GPA, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, so that kid does not normally come to junior college. Well, I have 2 of those, right? So those are the only 2 that I can say, you need to do these 7 steps before you can enroll. I can give those 2 that and they're good to go, right? Everybody else, I'm holding their hand, right? And I got international kids too. I had a kid from Brazil, 2 kids from Serbia, a kid from Turkey. And you know, imagine that, you're recruiting a kid in Brazil who's 4 hours time different. Right? Kid in Serbia who's 8 hours time different. So, I mean,
you don't sleep.
No, you don't. And we're in the middle of pandemic, right? So, you know, so it's interesting just putting a roster together, but we were able to get a team together. So we'll be good. You know, it'll be exciting. It'll be fun. And So, but definitely working in this dual role will allow me to service these athletes and their families better because they don't know, right? You don't know what you don't know. So I could definitely see the frustration piece if I didn't have my hands in the academic side as well.
As
So
a
you're-
parent, I appreciate that, because had McGriff not told me about my son enrolling, like, I wouldn't have known that. So I appreciate you sharing that. Sorry, Frack. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was going to say you're essentially burning the candle at both ends, because you're not only doing the sports art end, you're also doing the academic end, which means that you're really wanting to be invested into them. Their grades matter a lot.
Correct.
It's not just about the sport. I mean, the sport is important. Don't get me wrong. You want to be the best you can be, but you also got to continue life development. I have a friend of mine who she basically works as an individual who helps parents have an idea of how do I get, or how should I present perhaps my child or the student to the coaches, because man, I did it to myself.
I forgot to tell you to grab a drink. I am so sorry.
No, I would have grabbed one, but
so sorry.
Sorry. Next time.
Yes.
So yeah. No, but it's okay. Apparently he's working 24 hours, so you may not want to get one. So.
And he is 3 hours behind us, by the way, just so you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
But yeah. So he's out in Washington State, right?
Right. It's only 7:45 here.
Yeah. Oh great! I can make another drink. No, okay. It's early.
I don't know.
So anyways, but so yeah, I mean, so I definitely agree with Frick. She's definitely talking about, thank you for the involvement, because not a lot of individuals may do that extra mile, and that means a lot perhaps to an individual. Now, I kind of want to jump to my question, because I just want to get to the big win.
Right.
But so for yourself, coaching, going through the moments.
Drink.
What?
Hey.
I love this.
Can't with you right now.
Because you're not drinking.
Yeah.
So in your profession, what was one of your favorite moments going towards like a big game, to a state championship or something like that? What was one of your favorite moments as you're leading up to something like that?
Probably my very first head coaching stint with it.
Man.
Sorry. The first time I got a chance to lead a program, I was at Union County High School, which is in Florida, and we were terrible. We were tiny, and we were really bad. And the big football school, so, I mean, at that time, kids going to school to Alabama and to Clemson to play, and it's like they don't want to get hurt, so they're not coming to play basketball. So we ended up going on a 8-game winning streak and winning district title, ended up making the state playoffs, went 2 rounds deep in the state playoffs that year. But this is how bad it was, right? The team we beat for the district title had beaten us by 33 times that year. So normally, right? Normally, if you're playing for a district championship, usually like your athletic director or your principal, those kind of people are there, right, to support you. Yeah, nobody showed. Nobody came, right? Nobody came. And no, it was amazing just to see, the liberation on those guys' face, right? So they were way bigger than we were. My tallest guy was like 6'2". They were like 6'7", 6'8", just huge. They zoned us, and I took a page out of my, genius, Terry McCarter, took a page out of his book. He always taught us, he called a 4-corner offense.
Love that play.
We would spread the court, right? And he was always like, if people don't come get you, it's because they're afraid to guard you. So what I did was I told the guys, I go, as soon as we get up by 1 point, because they played zone, right? They just packed it in. They were so much bigger. So I said, as soon as we get up by 1 point, we're going to spread it and hold it and wait for them to come get us. So we held the ball that game. We got up. The score was like, it was like 24-25, right? In the second quarter. And we got ahead. And I just spread it and held it. And I said, if you move, I'm going to call timeout and take you out. And I'm not going to put you back in. So, and I said this like during the game, right? So people could hear me say this. So we held it. We got it back to start the half. We held it again. So they finally came out in the fourth quarter. Score was still the same, but they finally came out in the fourth quarter. And I was like, at that time, I wasn't as mature as I am now. So the gentleman was kind of like making remarks, the other coach. So I started doing like this right here, right? I'm like, just come on out, come get me, right? Come get me. I'm doing this kind of taunting him during the game. And they finally came out and they couldn't guard us. So we ended up going around and getting layups. We ended up winning the game by about 15 points. So it's because they couldn't, they were too slow. So that was probably one of the most humbling and triumphant moments. As a coach, I will say, as an author, last year, I wrote my first book. It's called Push. I do have a second that I'm working on right now. It's called The Oppressor Within. But having a kid to call me and say, I want to use your book for a book report in school, and that was really humbling just because where I'm from, I don't know anybody else who wrote books. I grew up inner city, Jacksonville, Florida, rough side of town,
Duval?
What's that?
Duval.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So just to have somebody do that was really humbling. And then as an author, and then 2 years ago, I was we were in Spokane at Whitworth University, and I had just launched my clothing line. So if you guys send me your sizes, I'll get you guys some gear.
This guy's in commercials here.
Yes, you got a commercial right there.
So I go, when I give motivational speeches, I have a tagline, right, entitled the speech. And so whatever the speech is titled, I get that put on a shirt or a hoodie or a jacket or things that I say. So I'm on this whole buy local tip where I won't wear a shirt unless I know who designed it or who owns the company.
Nice.
Awesome.
So I was big into polo. Actually threw all of my polo stuff away because I don't know the people who own polo. So I'm like, how can I go pay whatever polo says I need to pay? And then I won't buy like a $20 shirt from somebody who I know, who may be selling it out of their trunk, right? So I try to buy local as often as possible. But so anyway, so a kid had I have a saying where I'm like, see both on defense, right? Where you got to see man and ball. So I have that on a t-shirt with emojis, right? It's like the eyes and there's like a kid and a basketball, right? For see both. And there was a kid, he called my name and the stuff is available online at coachjohnwillis.com. And anyway, so this kid, he called my name and I turned around and he was wearing one of my shirts, and here I was in Spokane. I'm 8 hours away from where I live. And I was like, that's pretty dope, right? That's pretty cool.
It's going to be awesome seeing somebody wearing your gear going like, that's me.
Right.
That's my stuff.
and I have another picture. I can send it to you, Frick, but I have another picture where a college, South Carolina State University, I had gone and spoke, right? And I didn't know, but they ordered a team set of shirts from me. Oh. And I didn't know they had done it, but they warmed up in the shirts. They were on the road playing at Ohio State. So I got a call. They were on ESPN and they're warming up with my t-shirt on, right? Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, right. That's so awesome. So somebody called me. They was like, man, your shirt's on ESPN. I was like, what are you talking about? Right. So yeah, I got a nice picture and video from that. So
by the way, okay, next time you tell a story, you got to jump up on the whiteboard behind you and be like, okay, so this is what we did. The team here. We just...
I got you. No, all jokes aside, this whiteboard is for my Chalk Talk series. So a part of my academy, it's called the Juice University. So part of it was like video lectures where I'd pick a topic and I draw about it. So I don't know, did you guys watch the game last night? Did you see the end of the Oklahoma City Thunder and Houston Rockets game?
Oh.
Oh, well, it was
Not a sports person.
all right. It was some very poor execution on sideline out of bounds, and I was going crazy. And you know,
I see already Wack just going on like, I'm going to find this game right now.
yeah. So
Also, real quick, just to let you know, should I call you Jonathan? I'm not calling you the C word.
no.
I'm not calling you the C
Oh,
word.
you're not calling me the C word, John or J-Dub. Call me J-Dub. Call me
J-Dub?
J-Dub. That's fine. Yeah, J-Dub.
J-Dub?
Yep.
All right, J-Dub it is. So,
There it is.
okay, so if you can see in your camera right now, I don't know if you're looking at the video live and everything else that's going on right now, but if you want to go like, well, for me, it's like this, but if you want to go like this, we have right now your Instagram and your Twitter handles right over there. Other way.
Other way.
This way.
Yep.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, so point.
To the side.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. So yeah, so
That's you.
Okay, so I'm
Where-
pointing down because that's where my camera is. So if you see him pointing right there, go find him at his stuff right there. So
So where is this video being played?
Facebook, Twitch,
Facebook.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I feel famous. I would have like on a watch party or something. You guys are big time. I love it. I love it.
I promise you, we're not just bored and getting drunk with you for no reason.
No, I hate that I'm not, drinking with you right now.
I need a refill. Oh, and I'm sorry, real quick.
I'm like, ooh.
A real quick joke. So my drink of the evening is called. I always have a drink of the night, and mine's called First Class in PE, because what I used to do as a bad student, and most of my friends, is usually my first class was either like weightlifting or track or something like PE related.
Something
And-
stinky.
My
First thing in the morning,
class.
I was like, I want to smell the rest of the day.
Yeah, so I would take a sports aid of some sort,
Right.
and we would mix with odorless alcohol like vodka, and
Right.
the point is that it was delicious, and the day was great.
My point is, why are you drinking at school?
Didn't you
I
go
can't-
to
You're
the same
asking
high school we were?
questions.
Maybe
You're asking
I was,
questions that
maybe I was a good girl, but
Yeah, did I miss something? Because
drinking at school for real?
I hung out with a tough crowd.
I mean,
We had the same friends.
You're part of the tough crowd.
I did not drink at school.
But you're
I
a
didn't say
mean
you did.
girl. All right, so dialing it back in, I have a McCarter
Right.
question for you. Not due to, but your episode on the juice box, that is of course my favorite with McCarter on it.
Right.
He said who was the best team he ever coached, and it's at the 5-minute mark of your podcast. I just need to hear you
Like,
say
I
that.
want to go back and
you
listen.
need to go back and review.
I mean, I can put the link like in the chat for you if you
want
need
to go
it.
back and listen.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
there's
the
the
link,
clip.
the link right there. Link, am I pointing? Is it? Okay.
Yes.
No, he. I remember he was like, I knew you were going to ask me that, right? He said that, and he has always remained true to his answer, and it is unfortunately.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
It's your team. It's your team. It's the girls at Jenkins. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is your squad. He has said that several times and stayed true to that. So,
Okay, have you noticed how half the time he's not looking at the camera when he's talking
'cause
right now?
Well, then he goes on to say, well, you want me to say this, so I'm going to go ahead and say, you were a pretty good player. It's pretty funny.
No, you don't have to say that.
I know.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Kelly and I are just like basking in this right now, just so you know.
I know. Is Kelly watching right
Yes,
now?
she is.
Yeah.
Kelly!
She wants to come visit you too, so.
Hey, you know what? Come on, anytime. So I live on a farm.
Oh,
Yeah. So you ever go to like Home Depot or Lowe's and how they have like the landscape garden section, right? So those the trees or like plants that you can buy there, my in-laws grow them.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So they grow plant nurseries. So my house is like my backyard is like 100 acres.
Oh, wow.
all right. So next show's going to be in the middle of a nursery. Got it.
Right?
Right. So out here, I'm gonna tell you what all grows out here. So where I am, okay.
Legally?
Legally.
Jeez.
Okay. All right.
So, plant nursery right behind me. Directly across the street is Filbert's or Hazelnuts. You guys ever eat hazelnuts before?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I mean, you gotta let me know because I can send you some.
It's how you make Nutella. I love hazelnuts.
It's true. Next door, we have a fruit orchard, and that has like plums, peaches, pears, that kind of stuff.
I'm in heaven.
You guys drink
I know,
beer?
I'm like, I don't know if I should be excited or sad that I'm not there.
Yeah.
You guys drink beer, so out here is there are a lot of craft breweries.
Oh, yeah.
Hops are really big out here. In fact, it's hop harvest time right now, so that's a big deal. I don't know if you guys have ever seen hops before, but they grow on a string that grows about
giant stalk,
20 feet straight up in the air. So it's a pretty interesting area. So I'm in an area that's called the Willamette Valley. Okay, just so you know. That's where I live. It's an area called Willamette Valley. So the Cascade Mountains are out here.
Is it anywhere near Walla Walla area or?
No, Walla Walla is close.
Well, no, that's more southeast, right?
Walla Walla is eastern Washington.
Okay, east, yeah.
Yeah, Walla Walla is eastern Washington. A lot of wine out there, a lot of onions out there, and a lot of depression out there.
Oh.
So, just being honest. But
I thought it was just Seattle.
So you know, that's where I live. Yes, so where I live, right off I-5, you can see Mount Hood is closest to me. You can see, like on a clear day, just driving up, you can see Mount Hood, Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier.
It's beautiful.
You can just see them. And Mount Hood is about 2.5 hour drive. You know, St. Helens about a 4 hour drive from where I am, but you can see it clear as day. You know, so it's a lot different. You know, it's a lot different out here than Florida.
And like you said, there's a lot of wineries out there. I used to work selling alcohol many years ago, and there's a lot of great Washington wines that I used to love to sell and also drink, and I still do to this day.
Correct.
So I won't say the name. Never mind. But anyways. So yeah, I'm sorry. Next. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So until sponsorship, then I'll say your name. In the meantime, I'll just keep drinking and enjoying.
There we go.
So we're getting more serious about the sponsorships going, and because people are. And,
All right.
Just and trust me, J-Dub, you talking about going like, I'll send you shirts. I'll put a plug left and right.
I appreciate it.
I am a schmedium.
He's so serious.
Okay.
It's a small medium because I am fit but small.
Now, I will tell you this. The shirt that I'm going to send you, the most comfortable shirt that you'll have in your closet. Guaranteed.
Whack, he's threatening us.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed the most comfortable shirt
All right.
you'll have in your closet.
I'm about it. All right, who's next? Question
All
was.
right. It's me.
All right.
I saw that you love your profession. I read the article about your head position that you're in now. That your school put out. And
This is so
I
difficult.
saw that you like the strategy behind the game and the connection that you get to make with the students and their families.
For sure.
But I know that parents are not always the easiest to deal with when it comes to what you're doing. And I'm wondering, what is the most ridiculous thing that a parent has ever done to kind of interfere or interrupt your profession?
I would say talk.
I had a parent one time. So I love my profession, right? Like absolutely love it. My high school leader, the guy who I played for in high school. See, I'm trying to help you out, right?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
He was big on always giving back to the community, right? Frick can attest to this, and he always had a heart for children, right? Like the youngers. He was big on the youngers. So one of the things that I've tried to do, even as my time as being a college professional in this industry, I try to make sure I give back. And so I host a camp every year, and I try to coach like a middle school team. All right.
I was in the middle of a set. It's not fair.
Like 10
I
is not bad.
I try to lead a middle school age group of kids who probably will never play college ball. Maybe, I don't know. But it's about the experience and the team building and the bonding, and so I think that's just when the game is at its purest form, right? Just seeing those kids be able to achieve. So the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen was a kid was traveling. Okay. Kid traveled and his parent wanted the official to call travel. And the kid had fallen down and gotten back up with the ball without dribbling. So, that's a traveling violation. So this parent starts literally rolling on the ground in the middle of the game, like in front of the official, as the official's running back down. This parent starts rolling on the ground like stop, drop, and roll, right? Like,
Did you call a priest?
No, because it was me. So the most ridiculous thing that I've seen was by myself, and I can't give anyone else credit for doing something that good, and I was coaching, right? Sorry, we'll have to drink to that. But that's probably the most ridiculous thing that I've seen.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
At least you were honest enough to say who it was.
That's right.
I want to see the video to this.
Uh,
Because I know it's up there.
Okay, did you do that pitch change right there at the end?
Phones, we're good.
Before the cell phones were so popular.
Whatever.
Not
Kids aren't that old.
No, my kids aren't that old. My kids are little guys. I got a 5-year-old and a 17-month-old.
Yep.
Aw.
And
I was scouring your profile with your beautiful babies.
yeah, man. And my wife's pregnant again now. But don't tell her I told her.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah, I hope we have a girl so a brother can get some rest.
listen, you got kids around the world. You got a 17. Listen, welcome to Team No Sleep.
Yeah.
Team no sleep. There we go. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So you're this far in deep. What does it matter?
Right.
All right,
Yeah, right.
let's get to Wack real quick because I also
so
want to play the game.
I went off topic a little bit because I saw them staying on target. So I went off topic a little bit. Movies, music, and TV shows. What are a couple of your all-time favorites? And do you and your wife share the same taste or do you differ? So we'll start with movies.
So my
Ooh.
beautiful bride
Good
is,
start.
and I mean this with I mean this with all due respect, right? She is beautiful human inside and out, but she is like white as snow, okay? And so like I had to really teach her. I'm like, babe, you're dating a black guy right now, right? You're like engaged to a black guy. Like you have to know some of these black classic movies, right? So
Wait, I'm sorry, real quick to cut you off. I thought you were talking like purity, like, oh, she's white, no, she's pure. No, you're talking actually she's white.
no,
And her
she's
name
white,
is Erica
right?
too, by the way.
Yeah. Yes. She's just like, just white, like where we live right now. She just grew up. It's a all white area, not very diverse at all. Like there'll be times where music would be playing in the car and I'd be like, you know this song? Yeah, she'd be like, yeah, she's just singing it and it's like some Usher, right? Like some early 2000s, late 90s type stuff. And I'm like, how do you know this, right? Yo, listen to hip hop out here in St. Paul. And so, like this town is known for the rodeo where I live at right now. So
Crazy.
Wow.
But no, so my all-time favorite movie would be Coming to America.
Oh, yes.
And so
J-Dub, we are friends forever now,
yes,
whether you like it or not.
so check this out. You'll laugh at this. So my in-laws, right, all white. Yep. So my sister-in-law was dating a guy. Well, she still is dating. They're engaged now, but he lives in Ghana. Right.
Oh.
He lives in Ghana. His name's Manoff. He lives in Ghana. And I was like, because we hadn't met him, right? This is very funny So,
I see where this
um,
is going.
yeah, right? So I'm like, we gotta watch Coming to America, so you can see what Dolph is gonna be like.
Oh my God.
I love it.
It was so good. It was so good
Oh my God.
because we haven't met him in person, right? We haven't met him in person. So
Is he from Zamunda? Oh no, you said Ghana. I'm sorry, you said Ghana.
right. So yeah, no, but that was just an inside joke there in the house. But Coming
That's great.
to America would be my all-time favorite.
Yes. Yes.
And a close second, probably not the greatest movie, but the close second, I would say Pootie Tang, right? Yeah. And then, that's right. Yeah. So Sarate, right?
Sarate.
Yeah, so Pootie Tang, and anytime like during the season I need to get going, I watch Gladiator or like 300, something like that. So I'm a
Like
big
you would watch that.
yeah.
I could just see. Ah!
Yeah, right.
Listen, he's a coach. He has a son of a mother.
Ah!
Yeah, I didn't do it. That wasn't me though.
I know it was me.
Is your BAC like 50% right now,
Yeah,
Carlos?
Carlos forgot to grab a drink at the bottom of the show.
It's
at
a
the
good
start
thing
of the show. So
that this
we
is a
told him
podcast.
that he needs to turn around and just grab a bottle off the shelf. And he did. And he started drinking shots for the first segment. It was hilarious.
Kept saying the C word.
And slightly painful. So,
Man.
all right, musicians. Who's your favorite?
At my practice, we have Tupac Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Every Tuesday. So I'm a big music guy. So when you come to my practice, there are tunes playing probably about 80% of the practice.
Help you get in the zone and just
Yeah,
kind of zone
focus.
out and stop
Right.
getting out of your head.
Yeah.
Right. Probably my all-time favorite group, I would say is Goody Mob. Either Goody Mob or Outkast. I'm true to my dirty South roots. I will tell you this though. Best concert I went to. Man.
Please don't say Snoop Dogg because
Oh,
No.
that was painful.
So top two concerts. The wife and I went to Jay-Z a year ago at the Rose Garden. That was amazing. Now it's different being out here, right? Because out here marijuana's legal. So so there was just like a haze.
Yeah.
Contact
You're in the
high.
upper deck. You don't see anything. It's just cloud. You're like, we watch it on the big screen. No big deal.
For the sake of J-Dub, allegedly.
Yeah, so it was an interesting experience. But no, back in Jacksonville, my brother and I went to a Rascal Flatts concert. Okay, where there were a total of 3 Black people.
We were 2 of
Brother
them.
and myself. We were 2 of them, and then a gentleman by the name of I thought his name. I'm gonna tell you what I thought his name was before I tell you who it actually was. He opened for them, right? And I had so many adult sodas, right, that I thought his name, because there was like a banner kind of hanging down, so part of his name was cut off. I thought his name was Lazarus Crocker, right? And so
I say it.
So he has this song called Whiskey and You, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just singing it, belting it out, there's so many. I mean, like that vein was in my neck because I was like, thinking so hard, right? So the next day I go to try to get his CD. This is how long ago this was, right? I try to get his CD, and they're like, that guy's name is Darius Rucker.
It's Hootie. It's Hootie.
Hootie, right? And I was like, Hootie, right? Lazarus Crocker, Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish, right? I'm like, it's Hootie. You know, Lazarus
Hilarious.
Crocker.
Lazarus, oh my God, I'm calling him Lazarus from here forward.
They were like, no, his name's Darius
Darius
Rucker.
Rucker.
I was like, oh, that makes sense now. So yeah, way too much fun. So, but yeah,
Adult drinks worked.
Yeah.
yeah, they were.
Yeah, the adult drinks, adult sodas. So
Yeah.
Brooke and I, we had such high hopes. Snoop Dogg was opening for 311, and we had the most incredible high hopes. It was like, it's fucking Snoop Dogg. This is gonna be great.
Right?
And it ended up.
I think he was too
and-
high.
He was either too high, or it was the fact that Florida doesn't have legalized marijuana,
And he wasn't high enough.
yeah, and it was rough. And
painful.
we're so disappointed. I'm like,
So
you know what?
painful.
I really hope that one day we can just kind of like, we'll fly out to San Diego. I used to live in San Diego in El Cajon. So I'm like, maybe we'll just fly out to California and go see
Stand
Snoop
there.
Dogg in his element over in the West Coast. Because
Hey,
East
yeah.
Coast, it was such a bummer. We were so excited. And it didn't, yeah. And I'm like, all right. But in his defense, it was like probably it's Florida. So
Right.
it's
It was
100,000
it was an outdoor
degrees out.
concert too.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an outdoor. There is nothing
In the middle of summer.
There's nothing fun about
It was
performing
hot.
sports, music, any of that stuff in an outdoor environment in Florida. So I'm just I chop it up to okay, maybe it wasn't just bad elements. All right, moving on to TV show. So what's a TV show that you're watching right now, or that you always kind of grew up watching that you really liked?
Right now I'm watching Shameless.
Okay.
oh.
I love it. And, watching Shameless. I get pretty dialed into Last Chance U. Last Chance U is a show on Netflix. So shout out to Hulu. Hulu has live sports, but if you need a coach, I'm your guy.
Stop!
I like Hulu, but I've been watching Shameless. I like watching Last Chance U just because of my profession, right? So, that's the same level of kid that I work with. So that kind of hits home a little bit there. So I like that. I just finished Friday Night Tykes, which is a show about Pop Warner football, like 11 and 12-year-olds in Texas. And it's just, I grew up playing football, but then it's kind of like everybody in Florida grows up playing football, right? But then I'm like, I don't know if I want to let my boys play, if I want to get them tackled and like CTE and all this brain damage and all this other
Yeah.
stuff.
Where we are with our
I
son.
was
We have
so
we have a
excited when we
3-year-old.
had a little boy, and I was like, "Oh, football!" And then TJ or Wack was just like, "No,
Yeah, no, I'm
like
not about it.
depressions and
Nope.
brain damage, and so
Yep.
many football players have depression."
He can play
and-
football with his friends, and they can go to the park and they can goof off. But I don't want to do that
Right.
style.
Yeah.
I just-
And then after some logic, I was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." So
Yeah, and I think too, though, being first off, my wife and I are on the same page, but being on this side, right, on the college level, like what I do for a living, so I see how many kids are out there playing versus how many kids actually
make
go
it.
somewhere
Right.
making a living out of this. You know what I mean? So, just to take if your kid is moderately athletic, right, younger, they're going to be carrying the ball, 25 and 30 times a game and just getting hit, and it's not worth that.
Yeah.
I don't think it is anyway. So,
Right.
but it's just amazing to hear like how these coaches are talking to these kids, man, and some of them are, cursing these kids out, and and
It sounds more like a prison yard than it does a coaching. Like, son of a.
yeah.
I was like, "What is he yelling about?"
Yeah.
Took me a second.
Just so that I know, Eda, what are you drinking?
Water.
Oh,
She's actually
She's drinking water.
She's drinking water just in a goose bottle.
It's
got it.
actually water.
We probably finished it for. Oh, it's just water and water. It looks like a goose bottle.
Yeah.
Cool.
But when you
First
met
of all,
me, I was drinking
Jack-
Corona and
pick
Goose.
You were.
I was.
The first
You know-
one show, she actually drank, but she.
No,
Yeah.
in August of
Probably
last year, I was
tricked us.
drinking.
I was like, she probably tricked us.
We
and it was
met-
a bottle that we finished, and she stole it.
She probably put water in it.
She brought it to her house and put water in it.
Nice.
All right, so let's jump into our game real quick.
Hey, Mike,
wait,
you have time?
Yeah.
E, we got them 2 questions in there. Do you want to?
Kelly's question.
You want
Oh,
to ask?
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
They
that's
can be
fine.
quick.
Kelly's question is she wants to know who the best player that McCarter ever had. Remember,
Um,
6-minute mark in your podcast.
Ah,
Oof. Hey, listen, J-Dub, don't feel bad. I can't remember like what marker at what
Listened to
point.
that episode more than once.
you know,
Yeah.
it's been a long time since I listened to that episode.
Aw. Well, I'll help you out. It was Ebony Smith.
Yes, it is Ebony. No, we heard all about. So this is, I don't know if Frick, if you know this or not, but we were down at South Florida for team camp one year with McCarter one summer, and he used to just rave on and on about you guys' squad, and a couple of, I guess, people from your team were in that area, in the Tampa area. So we got a chance to meet a couple of them one day, and he just, you know how you get him going, he just talking, he don't shut up.
Yep.
So he just was on and how soft we were, and how if we played hard like you guys, how we would rebound, and how we would hit the floor like you guys, so
You're welcome.
yeah, right. So that was definitely a hard bar. We thought we were going to get you guys our junior year. We thought that we were going to finally, because he never had any boys teams to win a state. So no boys teams, right? Because you guys got one, right? As on the women's side, but we were close. We got to the Elite 8 twice. But we had how I believe it's against the Pistons, or maybe it's against the Lakers. Larry Bird steals an inbounds pass and throws it to Johnson. He makes a lay-in. Well, one of our guys tried to do that, and he fouled somebody instead of stealing the ball. It's a guy named EJ Gordon. So he fouled EJ. He fouled EJ, and EJ probably had like 40 that night. So that's how my senior year of basketball ended, with it's a tie game with like 2 seconds left, and they had to go the length of the court. So I'm like, so we're just like, don't foul, right? Let's go to overtime,
Just
right?
anything, but yeah.
Foul. Okay, that's foul.
Yeah, and he tried to make a play, and he was devastated afterwards. So, but yeah, that's how we rode off into the sunset. So,
Could have been the favorite team, but no.
couldn't execute, baby. So couldn't execute like those girls at Jenkins, man. Couldn't execute. So
I'm just saying. Last question that we had on our docket is, how did the name Juice Box come about?
absolutely. So the Juice Box is a nickname that I've been given out here. So sometimes they call me the preacher, sometimes they call me Juice Box. So Juice is an acronym for just uncontrollable, incredibly combustible energy. So
he's toned it down for y'all a lot, just so you know.
yeah,
I was gonna say, he seems so cool, calm, and
Yeah,
relaxed. From the commercial that I saw him with a push shirt on and yelling at people, I'm going like, and this guy sounds like a drill sergeant.
yeah. So so that's where I get it from. Like, I'm always asking guys, you got the juice today. I'm asking guys that all the time. So that's where it comes from. So
Awesome.
yep.
Ooh.
All right, I'm going to the game, Carlos. You can do it.
Do you want to play a game?
We have a cool game for you.
Yeah, we got an awesome
Erica.
game.
Well, it's not much of a choice. You're gonna play a game.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
playing.
So-
Frank has put together your choices.
I didn't do it.
You did.
No.
Actually, this was me this time.
Oh, all right. Frack put together your choices.
Yeah, so essentially with this, I'm trying to keep it within the sports realm. So I thought, you know what? What does every sports individual do? We exercise. So now we have to choose out of our favorites. And I know that people say like, oh, I love exercising. No, it's good. I feel great. I'm like, you know, we say we love it. It hurts.
It does.
But it's for the betterment. I get it. I do yoga. I do martial arts. I stretch. I try to do things to stay healthy. So we're going to have here some choices. And basically you pick between one or the other. We have basically kind of like a bracket style. So, and then we get to the final winner.
Okay.
So to see which the favorite exercise is, in my opinion, it's which is the least hurtful in my mind. So as always, as people can see here live, above my image or below right here, we have the first choices are between what? What is it, Frick?
Squats and lunges.
I did not do this. I said here or here. All right.
Right here.
You here.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
You know what, Coach?
Hey, you're only hurting us. You're not hurting her. She's drinking water.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
gonna
right.
pee. Woo woo.
Hurts her bladder. I don't care.
What he meant to say is it's up over there.
Yeah.
To my left or to my right?
Well, to you right now, it's to your right, left.
Okay.
So, wait, what's your left? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's squats or lunges.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Squats or lunges. So
Squats or lunges. That's all you need to know.
so which one would you rather do? Squats or lunges?
Which one is which way?
Well, which one would you rather do?
Which one would you rather do?
Squats or lunges?
Squats.
All right, Frick.
I agree. Squats.
Yeah, that's the least painful. I'm going with squats.
Same.
I guess I'm drinking alone because I have no butt, so I'm going with lunges.
Maybe you should do
Squats
squats.
go to booty.
Maybe
Both
that's
of them
why
go
you
to
should
booty.
do some squats. Okay.
No, I do. No,
Tomorrow
it's
at noon.
Squat challenge.
it's part of my regiment, but I just have no ascites.
No ascites.
I'll text you tomorrow at noon. I'll add you into my little group text that I
Yeah.
got going with my brother-in-law.
We're
Okay.
doing squats on the hour every hour.
Every hour on the
Okay.
hour from noon till about 4.
Actually, I lied. Itis is actually something with inflammation, so it means I would have an ass, but not the point. Anyways, so the next choices are going to be way below down here, above and below Paddy. So we get the choice between burpees and mountain climbers. J-Dub?
Mountain climbers.
Mountain climbers are down.
Mountain climbers.
Mountain climber.
Okay, so Frick?
Mountain climbers.
I don't know why I chose this. I hate both of them, but anyways. Oof. First test in PE is starting to hit. Yeah, I'll go mountain climbers too.
I'm gonna go with burpees. I don't know why, but I like them.
Oh,
No,
that's
that's
good.
mountain climbers.
Shut up.
All right, so Paddy, drink.
Fine.
All right, so above and below Frick, we got either scissor kicks or crunches.
Look at that face.
How high on the crunch? How high do I have to get up on the crunch?
Right?
Come on, man. You haven't touched anything.
I'm gonna go crunches because
You could cheat.
I can cheat a little bit on the crunches. On the center kids, that just sucks, right?
Sir,
Just move ahead.
your head.
Let's go down low, right?
I'm flexing my abs.
Crunches.
Crunches.
Scissor kicks are the devil.
I'm going with scissor kicks.
Ah, yeah.
No. I'm gonna go with crunches. because
100%
Scissor kicks are the devil.
Nah, scissor kicks.
But they give I mean, I'm not gonna take my shirt up right now, but I'm just saying abs.
I know they give you the V. but
Frack,
no.
we're the minority, but I'm gonna take it because scissor kicks, man.
Yeah, man.
I know what they do, but don't like
Yep.
them.
Just enjoy the view. All right. So above and below Wack, we got a choice between blue. That's not a
Blank.
word. Plank or push-ups.
Oof.
Push-ups.
Frick?
Push-ups.
Yeah, for sure. Push-ups.
Push-ups for sure.
Planks are so boring and they hurt.
And
They do hurt, but
They don't. They
I'm gonna go with push-ups. So
They
this is
work, and they
They
probably
don't
work
work as well as push-ups.
because push-ups also work like arms more.
Push-ups are.
yeah, it's more of a facet, yeah. So, but anyway, so it's an all-around choice of
I'm
push-ups.
also
So
not into those like.
You're
Social.
losing J Will, y'all. Keep going.
social. Hey.
Those
He's
He's like going to sleep over there.
No. It's only 8:26 over there. He's got people in Serbia, and
But
he
he's
can hold
got like
out.
kids, remember? He's
All
probably
right,
been up since 5 a.m.
Watch the mountain climbers.
All right,
squats.
Frick,
Squats.
Frack,
mountain climbers.
Patty,
squats.
Frack, squats.
Drink.
Okay, I'm the only guy with no ass. Got it.
Crunches or push-ups?
You think I'm cheating already with the crunches?
I'll say push-ups because I don't have to do as many and it gives better results.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm going with crunches because I can cheat.
Frack,
crunches because I like my abs.
Patty.
Push-ups because I feel like I can bust them out faster than I can bust out some crunches.
I'm gonna be I'll be with her on the push-ups. That's we're the
Hey.
minority, so crunches move on.
Oh,
But I'll drink to it. So, in the game winner, squats or crunches?
No, it's push-ups.
Push-ups.
Oh, push-ups made it through?
Yeah,
We had 3-1? 3-2. Oh, all right.
J-Dub.
you mean 3-2?
Yes.
J-Dub had push-ups.
Squats or push-ups?
squats or push-ups?
Yeah.
It's right below you.
Push-ups. Push-ups for the win.
Oh,
Frick.
squats.
Frack.
I'll go with squats on this one.
It's because
Patty.
you're a host, Greg.
Man, whatever.
Squats because
Oh,
I mean my legs are very muscular, so I can like pump out some squats like no one's business.
see, and I love both. I like those are two exercises that I like both of, but to me is push-ups because we did those in German Bugle Corps over and over. Any chance you got, you did 10 push-ups.
I mean, push-ups will give you more results like full body, but
So wait. So
being
did squats
easy
win
to
then?
do, for me, squats are easier.
Yeah, squats win.
I'd love to do this.
Squats took 3?
I'd love to do this again with like barbecue food.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
all right.
Chicken or ribs?
I'm sorry?
Chicken or ribs?
Ribs.
J-Dubs, we're gonna hang out later after this. We're gonna talk a little further. I'm telling you, listen. You already said coming to America, so we're best friends, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we're flying up
We're
to the
flying up to
farm
the
out there.
farm.
We got to pull a tent out.
We're gonna
It
hang
doesn't
out in
matter,
the
100
mountains.
acres.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out in the mountains.
You know what you guys should do is you should come 4th of July. You should come 4th of July and I'll take you to the St. Paul Rodeo. It'll be the best people watching you have ever seen in your
I
life.
was gonna say I don't really do rodeo, but when you
No,
say people
it's
watching,
dream come
I'm a
true.
people
That's
watcher.
us. We people
I
watch like
love
crazy.
people watching.
We'll get elephant ears.
I used to love that.
Solid. Then we could go to the bullpen afterward where you're playing, you see people drinking, kind of trying to dance and stuff. So it'd be great people watching.
In other
Frick,
words, you're
what-
laughing at all the white people. Got it.
That's fine. I love doing that too. But Frick, you're holding out on me on this guy here. Why? I have to go add him on
Just so
Facebook
you
and
know, this
everything
is
else.
really tame. This is not really him, just so you know. So once like you actually get into his realm, like, welcome to J Will.
That's right.
I'm just gonna back up and say, I told you.
Welcome to J-Dub, okay?
Oh,
Sorry.
whatever.
Yeah, we'll have so much fun.
Woo.
Kelly
Yeah.
says she's coming too, by the way.
Come on out, for sure. Come on out. There's room for everybody. We can cook out. It'd be great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome.
Oh
And
my
if you guys
god.
are lucky, we'll go to you guys into hikes? You guys into nature at all?
Oh,
I am.
I'm pasty.
We barely get E out of the house.
Yeah, he doesn't do sunlight.
Essentially. We tried to invite her to the beach. She's going like, I'll hang out in the car.
I don't want sand
I don't like sand.
anywhere.
She's like, I'll watch the kids.
Yeah.
So out here, the coast is not like the beach back in
No.
Right.
Like, there's no, there's no ice cream out there being served or like lemon chills or any of that kind of stuff. It's more the stuff you see on screensavers, so
All right.
cliffs, and it's windy out at the beach usually. So we can go out there. We go to casino. I don't know if you guys are big casino fans or not, but
We love casinos. There's not real casinos back here.
right. So there are casinos out here, so it's good and good food. Good places to go. And have you guys ever been to a dispensary? You got to go. It's an experience.
I have never
No,
been.
not yet.
Nope.
You have you have what's called a bud tender. So
Hilarious.
you literally walk in and it's like doors swing open. It's like a whole convenience store dedicated whatever your heart could desire, and then on the back wall, they just have like 4 to 5 shelves of just product, right? You can just smell or look at and stuff, but they have all kinds of stuff. So you should come and check out the experience. And then I'll take you guys to the world famous Voodoo Donuts. Shout out to Voodoo Donuts.
Oh, yes. I've heard of them before. We had a guest a couple of months back, and she lives out in the Seattle area, closer to Seattle area, and she talked about them. So,
Yeah. I mean, they're good donuts, but they have all inappropriate names.
yes, yes.
So
That's awesome.
So yeah. So and if you come 4th of July, that might be the time around. There's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in Portland. Like there's a naked night parade.
Holy cow. Is that like
where
the
people
West thing?
yeah, gotta like people are just walking through the streets, man. It's interesting. So
It's similar to. I think you're thinking similar to Fantasy Fest.
Yeah, and same
Yeah,
thing.
that's down in Key West here in Florida.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, so no, it's good. People don't really bother you out here.
I mean, it's good that it's in summer up there instead of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the weather like over that way?
Right now,
Yeah.
it's hot right now, so it's like 90s, but there's no humidity out here.
Right.
Yeah, you got that.
We get about 2 weeks in the 90s, and then everything else is a little less than that. So it usually it'll rain from like mid-October to like February.
Yeah.
I had to pee, sorry.
So it's like the opposite of here.
Yeah. And then it's really pretty. Everything's green.
We got it. Green.
I got married outside. I got married outside in June.
Oh,
Wow.
It was like 74.
Oh yeah, nice.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the most diverse this city had ever been. This town had black people in it that they were way beyond the quota, way beyond the quota. So, but it was cool. It was fun. Great time.
Yeah, I've been to Seattle three or four times.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Every time I went. Now, 2 of the times it rained, basically the majority of the day. But it was still really, really nice.
Yeah, it rains a lot out here, so Frick, you'd like that because you can stay inside.
Yes. That means
Oh, you're
there's
so
coffee
thoughtful.
around too. So I like coffee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The first
But it's
start.
that place that you don't like up there.
Yeah, we tried catching a Mariners game, but they didn't happen to be on the nights that I was in town. I performed in a drum and bugle corps with the Blue Devils, and we had 3 shows that were kind of up in that area, and then I guess when I lived in San Diego, we had a family member that lived up that direction because we went and stayed in their house for a weekend. Is something that I remembered, and it rained the entire weekend when we went up. So
there's a breakfast spot in San Diego. Not too far from the airport. Well, not too far from like where the rental car like checkout is. I can't remember the name of it, but I go recruit in San Diego a lot. So
Okay.
Oh,
we're there like once a year, and I always go eat breakfast there. So
You trying to get them straight off the boat?
what's
Jesus.
that? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I mean,
Come on, man.
No, well, El Cajon, where I lived, was basically a boulevard, and it's just east of San Diego, and then San Diego is right there, and it has the port. My stepdad was in the Navy, so I mean the port's right there, man. In Tijuana, you go, it's 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes from San Diego is kind of what it seems like. It's almost like driving to Orlando. You got about a 30-minute ride, and then you're right down. You're at the border, and you head into Tijuana, and you go shop around. We went shopping tons of time down in Tijuana, just going into Mexico because it was right there. So
and for the Latino individuals, it's El Cajon. Just to let you know, that's what he meant to say.
El Cajun.
El Cajun. It's not Louisiana. Keep it in mind, though.
Good old El Cajun.
After the hurricane. So, okay. All right. So I want to keep us trying to somewhat on target here on time. Don't want to cut us off short too early, but I would like to include J-Dub here this evening as well. First and foremost, J-Dub, thank you for this evening tonight.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming on.
no, thanks for inviting me. This was cool. You know, let me know when you guys want to do it again. I'll make sure I have beverages and.
Well, I mean, if you're still doing the juice
Frick.
box, we'll help you out. And just
Yeah, and we are changing the darn keyword. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, my gosh.
my bad.
I mean, I've had enough of these where I'm saying gosh.
That keyword is shifting.
Yeah. How did you guys come up with that keyword on the night?
It was her fault.
As all he.
It's her fault.
Because I knew it would be said a lot tonight because of your
Yeah.
profession.
This is the
So I was like,
perfect-
I'm going to win tonight.
Yeah, she wins because she doesn't drink.
Yeah. Anyways, the rest of us, we have to use our health insurance. But,
We're gonna need liver replacement.
yeah.
I get Tyler.
But yeah. Hey, at least you guys have a babysitter. But anyway, so usually at the end of the night, we close off with our segments as far as our industries and whatnot. But J-Dub, I would love to include you on that. I know that, again, if you point to, well, for me, it's below, but for you, it's to your right that way. So, hey, don't be afraid. Point out. Big hands. Big hands. There you go. Bam. You know what?
that
You
was
know,
appropriate.
get back to that board and just big arrow just pointing that way. Anyways. Bam. Okay. I didn't say Harry Potter, but anyways. Throwing magic over here. But anyways, so yeah, first and foremost, I want to get through our segments and whatnot, but please, you can find Mr. Jonathan Willis on Instagram under, oh, gosh, I hate you for this, Coach _ John, Jon _ Willis.
Yeah.
And also apparently you have another one, which is at Mo _ minutes.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So you have both of those on Instagram available. And I got a drink now. Hold on. But also you got a Twitter.
It's like,
But also you have, oh, man, seriously?
Why does your Twitter handle have to be?
Yeah. So anyway, so no. It's not his fault for having this Twitter feed. It's Frick's fault for choosing this.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah, you're laughing. Ha 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 ha. I'm putting the bill to you. Anyways,
holding her down and like something.
so yeah, so also you can find J-Dub's Twitter feed at Coach J _ Willis.
That's right.
And my liver thanks you.
And then I also saw that the website names, you got CoachJohnWillis.com
That's right.
and TheJuiceUniversity.com.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh,
Just chugged it all so you don't have to drink anymore.
Right? Yeah, you gonna make it? You gonna be out?
He's
I
Yeah.
still have this.
He's got tons of bottles behind him.
Yeah.
The Patty? No.
So of course we'll have all the links up, and they will also be in when we post it to YouTube. All the links will be in there for everybody to be able to follow. Frack, do you want to give 30, 60 seconds about your 30 to 60 seconds.
Yes.
There
I'll
you go.
I'll keep it less than 40.
What you got?
All right. So okay. So in the financial market, stop it. So the Dow ended actually less than 800 points later today. A lot of people are worried about the tech sector because things are changing in hands as far as ownership and movement. But nevertheless, though, it doesn't mean that people need to be worried about it because it's a natural correction within the flow as far as the ebb and flow of market itself. So you got to be careful when you hear the noise and the signal. It's two different things. Don't worry about the noise, all the things you hear around. Listen for the signal, the actual main point. So right now, even though the market closed down, as of today at least, Thursday, which is
September 3rd.
Thank you, that one. Basically, you got to think about it also. Labor Day is coming up this coming Monday. So thank you for those people who labored. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say twice.
Oh, that's right. Is that what Labor Day is about? Oh my God, I've had it wrong all these times. I thought it was about unions and oh my gosh.
No, it's another holiday for the women. Great.
Yeah, great.
Deserve more.
Anyways, so yeah, so tech stocks are the ones that are going big. But anyways, we should be okay still. It's had a small hiccup, but everything's looking pretty good. All right, Frick, take it away.
We all know that hiccup is from people cashing out their profits
On that stock.
on that stock
splits.
that's been booming for the last 2 weeks. Yeah. They cashed out their profits on Memorial Day, like I'm buying a boat.
Labor Day.
Yet as I mentioned earlier, though, again, Elon Musk stock splitting, third richest. So again, don't get caught up in the noise. That's all the buzz and the feedback. Listen to this signal. What's actually happening?
I need his stock to get up to 3,000 because I have 5 shares of it now.
All right. So Frick, go on to yours.
All right, so my nerd alert is the X2080 Ti video cards are coming out, and they took the past 5 series and they compared them. How the prices have basically gone from $650 to $1,200. Yes, I will have the new one. So nerd alert. I need better video graphics.
As an ex-gamer, they are beautiful, and I saw what it could do. Oh, ridiculous.
But anyways, I'm done with my nerd alert. Go ahead.
Make sure you go and find her page at Your Electronic Specialist, and Frack is a financial advisor for Primerica. So want to make sure that we get everybody's shout outs on there. TJ and Brooke, TBA Marketing. So our focus this week that we have been talking about is restaurants. We are looking to meet restaurant owners and things like that because Grubhub and Plate Squad and places like that, basically what ends up happening is they come in, they mark the menu price up anywhere from 10% up to 30%, and they take that cut, and then they take an additional cut off of the restaurant. So the restaurant owner is not getting 100% of their profits and are actually coming out of pocket.
Really?
At the time of a
on
pandemic.
Top of price range.
On top
raises.
of the pricing. And that's not fair. And in a pandemic where restaurants are at 25%, 50%, 75%, just starting to get to where maybe they can start to open fully, that kills. You're at 25%, you're giving away, 10%, 15, 20% of your profits. That sucks. So now you're cut back to 15%. Like nobody can survive on that. So we built a custom app that operates very, very similar, allows the restaurant owner to operate a delivery, curbside, or pickup inside their own restaurant. It's for them. They get 100% of their profits. We mark the menu price up 10%. That's what we make. So that's we
no extra charge to the restaurant.
No extra charge to the restaurant, anything like that. So we're helping restaurant owners be able to get that. So we want to meet any and all restaurant owners and managers, from the individual owner all the way up to the franchises, and those big core ones. We'll take all of them. But we have this custom app in place, ready to launch. We can have it up usually within about 3 to 5 days, once we get the menu imported and everything like that. So TJ Alcock, Brooke Alcock, TBA Marketing. Let your awesome out. Coach, you want to give us 30 to 60 seconds?
Come on, man.
Team.
Jerk.
No, so thank you guys for having me. Obviously, if you're a coach and you're looking to get better, the Juice University is the place to go. It's the one-stop shop for coaching development. If you need to feel motivated, inspired, if you know a kid or if you need someone, if you have someone who needs some motivation or some goal setting in their life, get you a copy of Push. That stands for Persevere Until Something Happens. That's easy read. It's only a 60-page book, but it's available. You can order your copy from www.coachjohnwillis.com. Also, if you have your own company and you would like some motivation or some team building activities, I also do corporate training as well. So I would love to come and partner with you and get your business going in the right direction.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That is our guest for the night, everybody. We hope you enjoyed it. I am going to close it out with a quote if anybody doesn't have anything else. I'm going to close it out with a
Go
quote.
Clippers. Go Clippers.
There it was. My closing quote for the night is, "A negative mind will never give you a positive life."
There you go.
It's
That
true.
was awesome.
Change our minds. Let's be positive. Let's have a great night. Have a great week. Have a great month.
Bye, everybody.
We love
Bye,
you all.
everybody.
Bye.